What is up, everyone? And welcome back to Across the Board, sponsored by Moneyball Metrics. For now, you have myself, AlphaDog Bets, here with my guy, JD, from Line Movers. But don't worry, I know Nick, who's already in the chat, is going to be very, very concerned right now. Jefe will be joining us in just a moment. He's picking up his kitty, and we will find out if his cat can get the cone off of her head. He knows the information. We do not. We'll see him in just a moment. But JD, over to you. How are you today, bro? You were very missed yesterday.
Yeah, man, definitely glad to be back. Yeah, Nick, sounds like the Midwest has gotten a lot of snow. But yes, I hope everybody there is doing well. Yeah, man, definitely glad to be back. We definitely have a really good NFL slate here.
What's up, Jimmy?
So what's going on, Jimmy? So definitely excited to go over those games. So
hell yeah, bro.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Just got back, a little fresh cut. Got the girlfriend coming up for the weekend. Going to be a great time. Very much looking forward to that. And looking forward to giving out some winners. So let's get into a little recap because I have a lot to say about that game last night. So you ready to dive in? Probably shouldn't ask you taking a sip of that straight whiskey, right? But let's keep it rolling. We're going to go into our Thursday recap, and I'm going to start first. I only had one play yesterday for the entire day at all sports, and it was the Bucks minus 5.5. What is there to say about it? They had the game won. They were up by 14 points in the fourth quarter. Baker threw an absolutely brutal interception that cost us the game there. Sometimes this doesn't fall the way you want it to, but I do believe we were on the right side. So frustrating day there. We'll get it back today, and we're gearing up for a monster weekend. Over to you, JD. How'd you do yesterday?
Yeah, man, yesterday was a very quiet day. Very quiet day. It was just small slate, just actually like all around there. Yeah. We did jump in live at actually halftime. Took the Falcons second half team total over 10. The books were hanging a flat 10 there, so I could not pass up that. So that one did win. Before the game, I didn't have a play, and I told everybody who actually asked, I was like, look, the Bucks win this game by 17, won't be shocked. If the Falcons somehow win this game, I will not be shocked. For me, it was just one of those games. I was like, anything could really happen here. So that is why I did not have a national play on a pre-late game there. As a Panthers fan, I mean, I was rooting for the Falcons, man.
How many fans are you? How many teams are you a fan of? I've never heard you say, in my many years of working with you, brother, you've never once said, as a Panther. That's a new one. That's a new one.
Come on, actually, man. Like, I have the hat right here, man. I have the hat. We're ready to go here. No, the Panthers. I mean, we just don't talk about it, man. I mean, actually, like they're the home state, you know. I mean, but no, there's nothing much to ever cheer for. So no, but just since they have a real and now with that Bucks loss, they actually have a real chance. I believe now they control actually, like if they get in the playoffs.
Yes, they do.
I believe they play the Bucks the last game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling like that game is probably going to decide it. And that game, from actually like looking at what the schedule looks like, I have a feeling like that game's probably going to be flexed. And like that's going to be
you know what? I was right. I just double checked it. They don't just play the Panthers on the last game of the year. They play the Panthers next week. 2 of the final 3 games are between the Panthers and the Bucks, and that's what I was thinking. So I just wanted to double check that. Yes, there it is. Dylan is saying that they play twice. I think that's absolutely wild that they schedule that in division like that. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm not fully convinced that the Panthers defense can stop a nosebleed, but they've been good this year. They've been exciting, so there's nothing to say there. What's up, David? That's what we're talking about right now. The Bucks were ass last night. There's no other way to put it. How about that presser after the game from Todd Bowles? That was just so cringe. He was cursing every other word, trying to like get him rallied up, trying to get him fired up, and it was like,
you know what?
That's just not you. It's just not you.
Just as you hear me out here, I want the Bucks to fire him so bad.
Do we do? Really?
So the Cowboys can hire him as their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would get a head coaching look if he did get fired again.
Probably
He's done a very good job.
Probably
was he there when they won the Super Bowls with Brady?
I believe so, wouldn't he? That wasn't what's his name?
Should we bring him in? You ready? Give me a little head nod in the back. You good? Little thumb up. Before we do, Did you get good news today or bad news today? Thumb up or down? Go. Okay, we'll bring him in. Happy heifer. Looking absolutely shredded today. What'd you have your Wheaties this morning? What's up, Jefe? No. No.
Can you hear us?
No. You can't see he's frozen. Oh, no, I thought he was frozen.
No, he's not frozen.
Jefe.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry.
Hi. How are you?
What's up? Sorry. I just literally ran in.
For the 9th time, how are you?
I'm good. Just trying to catch up.
Give us the update. How is Luna?
She's all good now. She is
deconed, and good. Look at her. She hates you for being a cone for 3 years. She's good. She's through her surgery. You don't have to keep crying about it. We're very happy to hear. She's adorable. I'm glad she got the cone off. And welcome to the show. Jefe, we're in the middle of the recap. How'd you do yesterday?
Not worth recapping.
Okay. Yeah, I just had to go through that as well. So I hear you there. All right, boys. Not going to tell you what Footy just texted me, but we're going to move on from that. All right. You guys ready to get into a little NFL action for today's slate?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
All right, let's move. The first game we're breaking down, probably the game of the weekend. We have the Buffalo Bills going into New England, taking on the Patriots. Bills, 9-4 in the year. Go 3-3 on the road. Taking on an AFC East first place New England Patriots, who are 11-2 on the year, and 5-2 at home. ESPN BPI is giving the Bills a 55% chance to win this game, and the Patriots only a 45%. I definitely find that interesting. JD, we're going to have to start with our guy Jefe, because like you, and you say you're now a big Panthers fan, he claims to be a Bills fan. So for his wannabe team, we'll go to the Bills and Jefe. Jefe, we got the Bills, we got the Pats.
I also want to join JD on that.
Wait, you missed it. Let me tell you what happened before. So let me give you a little background. I kicked it over to JD to talk about the game last night, right? And he goes, as a Carolina Panthers fan, and I had to stop the show immediately. Have you heard JD say he's a Carolina Panthers fan?
This guy can't even name 5 Carolina Panthers.
Mushin Muhammad, number 1. Steve
I bet
Smith,
you I can name.
Jake Delhomme, number 3. D'Angelo Williams.
Jake Delhomme
4.
was the
Jonathan
quarterback.
Stewart,
Mushin Muhammad. He was the wide receiver. Stephen Davis, I think, was the running back.
Don't remember him. I don't know why. Don't remember.
This is the team that went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, what year was it?
2002. Or
2002 Panthers roster. Let's take a look here.
Because 2003 would be the McNabb.
Yep. Let me see who we know on this team.
Do you guys think it's crazy that I can name every single?
Who was the best defensive player? You should get it.
On the Panthers?
Yeah.
Was it a linebacker?
Lineman. D-line. You know, you got this.
Oh, Julius Peppers.
Correct. I know I didn't need to give you too much. Wow, who was the... Wait. Okay, this might not have been...
Julius Peppers out of?
0-2, they definitely did not go to this. Miami? Could be wrong.
North Carolina played basketball for them.
You're right. I don't have Delhomme on this team.
What do you mean? Jake Delhomme was starting quarterback.
On 2002, he's not on the roster.
Because you're looking at... It's the 2002 Super Bowl.
Hold on. So it's the 2001 roster?
Yeah.
Because their quarterback was Chris Winkie in 2002. Yeah. I know. That's why I was like, this can't be right. Let's look here. 2001, no Jakes.
No. Sorry.
So it's 2003.
2002 season, 2003 Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Okay.
I hate that I literally, oh my God, am I about to give the MLB a compliment? No, I
2003, they had DeLong's first year there. They did have DeLong.
I can't do that.
I'm going to go through the rest of the roster.
But isn't it crazy, JD, while
John Casey.
baseball's the only one where you could say the 2005 season is the 2005 World Series?
Yes.
It drives me crazy.
It is.
Sorry, continue, Alpha.
No, you're good. I'm just going through the roster.
Nothing drives me more crazy than this than college football when they used to do the CFP championship, and it was that was the first time you saw the new year because their entire season was over, but the championship was always like January 4th.
Travis Etienne, no, not quite. Now, John Casey, whoever that was, is on the team. Statue boy, I see his name. Don't know who that. I don't remember him at all, but he was there. The great Terry Collins.
Was Steve Smith on that team?
What a name!
No,
Steve, I still have it up. I have the Control F up so I can search players' names. Steve. Yes, he was.
Wow. So Musha
Todd
Muhammad.
Sauerbrunn. Remember Todd Sauerbrunn? What a name! What a name. Punter Todd Sauerbrunn.
How the hell did that team make the Super Bowl?
No idea. This roster's wild. But we move. Still on this Bills-Patriots game. Don't know how we got to the Mushin Muhammad 03 Panthers, but welcome to the show.
Oh, because I said I'm with him. I'm with JD on rooting for the Panthers. The Bucks are dead to me.
Kicker.
I do not care about them anymore, and I'm 100% rooting for the story of the Panthers to win that division.
Yeah, I am as well. Stetsy boy, I'm going to give you one guess. I don't know why I think you're going to get it. I think you will. Randomly, as a kid, I loved the kicker. And he was on the Cleveland Browns. I'm not letting you answer it, Jefe. JD, I'm not letting you answer it. This is a question for just Stetsy boy. Name that kicker I love from back in the day. He was a Brown. Similar. Let me double check here.
I have no idea what it is.
JD, break down this game.
I haven't. You tossed it to me. I haven't even said the word Bills yet or Patriots.
I'm overhearing it. He did. He was on that team. I knew he was. Okay, I want to see if he gets it. I want to see if anyone gets it. I want to check and answer it.
I'll be honest.
I figured, but you know Browns kickers very well. So
okay,
go for it.
Bills Patriots. Sorry. Here we go. I can't find the stat that I'm trying to find, but I heard it from Bill Barnwell, who I respect his takes. I actually really like him. That the Patriots have one of the worst red zone defenses in the NFL in terms of forcing, points, in terms of forcing field goals or no points in the red zone versus touchdowns. And I struggle with this because the next thing I'm going to say has plagued the Bills all season. Turnovers in the red zone. Luke Kuechly could not have been on that team, Nick. It's not possible.
I was about to say, I don't think so.
Luke Kuechly was on the team that lost to the Broncos, but he was
I'll verify for him. I don't think he was either. He was not. He's not.
First of all, you know how old Luke Kuechly is right now?
Yeah. He could still be playing technically.
He's like, I don't.
Wow, I missed Kevin Dyson on this list. Remember Kevin Dyson?
Kevin Dyson, Titans great.
Correct. Yep.
He was the guy in the Super Bowl that reached.
I knew you'd get it. I knew you'd get it.
I would have never got that.
I knew we'd get it.
I would have never got that.
I knew.
All right, NFL Football 2025 edition.
You know what? Fuck it. Show's over. JD, hook up the Xbox. Jefe, get the controller. We're playing Madden. I'm the 03 Panthers. You could be the 01 Ravens. Let's
unpopular take here. Best NFL football video game ever is still NFL 2K5 with T.O. on the cover.
Correct. The year before with Randy Moss.
No.
Yep.
With T.O. on the cover. You remember they had the crib? You could create your own crib?
Yeah, you could do that in the Moss one as well.
T.O. on the cover was the best one.
No.
Best one ever. Put it in the chat your favorite football video game ever. That's what it is.
NFL Street Volume
basketball,
2.
It's definitely probably NBA Street Volume 2.
Kicker redraft show. Wow.
Redraft show.
Stop getting Jefe distracted. He has not said the Bills yet. He's been on him for 7 minutes now, and we have not heard a single remark.
Unpopular opinion. Wouldn't go Janikowski 1.
All time.
Vinatieri's probably got to go 1 all time.
The double V is number 2.
Yeah, I have to.
Mike Vanthacek.
Oh, wow. Wow. Shout out Mike Nugent, though. I think he's a good kicker.
Fun fact, somebody we went to high school with bought a game-worn pair of autographed socks for him. So I will always remember Mike Nugent for that one reason.
Socks. Good. Guys, I
do not remember this game.
NFL Fever. Yes, I do. Peyton Manning was on the cover. Amazing.
Great game. Not relevant. Great game.
NFL Fever was a good game, man. NFL Fever was a good game. It was another one.
I wonder if we'll ever get him to give his take on this game, JD. I wonder. I truly do.
Well, you just put it. My ADHD's ADHD. Guys, I'm going with the Bills here on the money line. I just need them, and by them, I'm actually only talking about James Cook, to not fumble. In the red zone. Oh, that's it. Fumble at the 20. Yeah, at the Patriots. At the Patriots 20. Fumble at the 50. I don't care. Just not in the red zone. And you should win this game. Because I think the Bills have proven to you that they can get down the field. The problem is literally turnovers, which is crazy. James Cook is turning the ball over in inventive ways. Take care of the football. Take care of Josh Allen. He will win you this game. Bills money line.
Okay. JD?
Going just based off of numbers here, I think the side is priced about right. I can't really make the Bills a true favorite. But that is the way that I definitely lean here, because for the Bills, this is a big game. This is a game that the Bills need. And Josh Allen shows up for him. Kind of actually, like Jefe said, as far as the Bills' offense, I think that they should be able to drive down the field, and they should be able to put up points here. This Patriots team, they've won a lot more games than most of us thought they actually would here.
Yeah. You mean with the best record in football? That's unbelievable. Who would have thought that?
I thought that they were going to be an actual overvalued team in this certain spot, but the market says that they're not. I mean, I really do think that this game is priced well. From the latest weather report I saw, it looks like we actually may get a little bit of snow here. It's not gonna be anything crazy, but actually will be a little bit. So we basically have already talked about how we like the Bills here, about how we think the Bills are going to score points. Then it comes around to, like we've talked about for weeks now, this Bills defense is still going to give it up.
Yep.
So I do like the Bills here. If I had to pick a side, it would be the Bills. But I'm going to play this over, guys. I think this over should definitely start with a 5.
Okay.
And it does not. So I am going to be playing the over 49.5 here.
I do have some injury news from this game. So the players in this game that will be, let me pull it up here. What was I just looking at? Joey Bosa is back. So for the Bills, good news if you're a Bills backer. Joey Bosa with the hamstring is expected to play in Week 15. We have other injury news coming through, but not from this game. When we get to those games, I will get to that injury news. I'll jump in here next, gentlemen. I am going to be all over the Bills in this spot. The public betting percentage on this is crazy. I see 50-50 on money line, 50-50 on spread. The public seems very torn about this game, which I like. I think the Bills are going to have a big win here. This is the Bills' year. I'm starting to get on the Bills bandwagon. It does appear that in the playoffs, there's going to be no Lamar. There's going to be no Patty Mahomes. This is Josh Allen's chance to really get there this year. And this is the year that I am backing them.
It's funny you're saying that. You've been saying that since Monday, consistently. And actually, because you've been saying that, you forced me to do something over the week. I haven't told you I did this. So I don't know why, but this week I went in and I placed a bunch of exact result futures for the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like who wins the NFC, who wins the AFC. And so because I'm doing that, I started playing out in my head, playoff matchups. I can't figure out how the Bills get away from facing the Texans in the playoffs.
All depends. If
I can't. And they, for whatever reason, out of all the teams in the AFC, and I'm including Kansas City, I think the Texans are the only team that can go into Buffalo or even in Houston, where it's a controlled environment.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they can't go into Buffalo. It has to be in the controlled environment in Houston.
That's it's going to be in Houston.
And I think the Texans win. I think they're the perfect.
Yeah, but who would? But the home team right now is slated to be the Bills. The Texans are not winning the AFC South right now. They are tied for third with the Colts.
They're both but I think they have I got to look at the Texans schedule. I'm pretty sure they play the Jags and the Colts again.
Let me look. I have it right here. They do. They just play the Colts.
What's the record against the Jags?
Jags are 1 game up.
No. But what's their record?
The head-to-head split.
Yeah.
Split. And the tiebreak, the Jaguars are 1 up, and they hold the tiebreaker because they've won more in division
with
games.
4 to go. So Texans got to beat them by 2. The bet.
Yep. Yes, they have to beat them by 2. Yep. With 4.
Not crazy.
Well, let's look at the odds here. Let me pull it up for division winners.
Yeah, but wait. Oh no, because so the Texans and the Bills will be wild card teams.
They're both going to be
wouldn't
wild
be
card
able
teams.
to probably meet up until the championship game.
And then the Bills would be home. So for the divisional battle, for the AFC South, yes, because the Bills have a better record. The AFC South winner, the Jaguars are minus 200 right now, guys. So I would bet on the Jags to win the division at this point, where we're looking with the landscape of everything. And the Texans, the Bills have a 1 game better record than the Texans right now, just in general. So if they both enter the wild card as wild card teams, the Bills will be ranked higher. So if they meet each other in the AFC Championship, the Bills would be the home team.
Damn. That's kind of crazy. Man, can't you guys just not wait until that 4:30 Saturday game, X team at Jacksonville? Man, oh man.
Right.
Yep. Footy, it does seem like he got Tyrod tailored, to be completely honest with you. That's what seems like it happened. They're not announcing it,
insane that this is not being talked about more. Remember when that thing happened to Tyrod Taylor? You couldn't get away from it. Nobody's even talking about it. And I would say that T.J. Watt is just as important to the Steelers as Tyrod was to the Chargers back then.
100%. So I think more will come out about that, but I think it's pretty obvious that's what happened.
Nick, I'll tell you right now, I would take every bet for the Colts not to make the playoffs.
Well, you can't. Yeah. You can't. They're minus 10,000 to not make the playoffs.
I think there's a chance that the Colts go 1-3 in their last 4.
Yeah, they have a brutal schedule. They have a 44-year-old quarterback, and they've lost 60 games in a row. So yeah,
at Seattle, hosting the Niners on Monday Night Football.
Yep.
At Houston, and I forget their other one.
Yeah,
it might be at Jacksonville.
I just want to see Phillip Rivers play so bad because I'm just a big.
Are we talking about that game?
No.
Okay, great.
But I'm
JD,
just
Alpha. Be quiet, JD. What is your vibe? Like, how do you feel about it? What do you want to see, and then what do you think will happen?
I mean, like as far as like how like Phillip Rivers would like do, or are you talking about
just let's live in a world where Phillip Rivers is the starting quarterback for the Colts in Seattle this Sunday. Okay. What would you like to see versus what do you think will happen, unless they're the same thing?
Okay. No, they are not the same thing whatsoever. I am just a big Phillip Rivers fan. He is a big actually like NC State guy. Like I went and saw him play there. I'm just a big Phillip Rivers fan. So yes, I would of course love to see him go out there and move this offense down the field and them keep this being a close game.
NC State fan? You're gonna throw me through a hurdle today. I have to eat my words. Okay, this is new for me as well. Let's continue. I apologize.
Phillip Rivers fan.
I thought you said you were a big NC State fan
you went to NC State.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, JD. I was following you. He never said I'm a big NC State fan.
I thought he said it.
He lived in North Carolina. Obviously, the guy grew up in North freaking Carolina. NC State. I don't know. What does NC stand for?
Oh, what team are you a fan of? What team are you a fan of again? Indiana, New Jersey, boy. Indiana.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chat.
Let JD talk. I'm done. Let JD talk.
Did the Big Ten championship happen already, or is it this Saturday? If so, just remind me who won. Just please, right there. And tomorrow, there's a trophy they're giving out in New York City. There's like a guy who does like this on the trophy. Just if anybody knows who's supposed to win that and what team that person plays for, just drop it in the chat.
Ethan Kaliak out of Rutgers, a real fan from the state I'm fucking from. You absolute fucking fraud, JD.
Nick, you're gonna get banned so fast.
So fast. That's a brutal one.
Okay, back to the Phillip Rivers, Colts, whatever happens there. But no, I don't think that's going to go very well for them whatsoever. Everybody's talking about how Phillip Rivers, the coach for the high school team, they run the same type of offense. If you think a high school offense runs actually the exact same as actually like one of these like NFL offenses, it is nowhere near as like in depth. Yes, it could be the same style, but it is not as actually in like depth whatsoever.
So you're saying that a 12-year-old child is not the same as Nick Imowara?
All right, let him get through this because I have big injury news I'm trying to break. So let JD get through this, and then I will break the news.
But yeah.
But what do you think happened? You think he goes out and just can't even like look competent? Does he look competent? Do they score? I mean, Seattle's like a top 5 defense, and it's in.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be a very rough day for them. Very rough day.
So do I.
Sorry guys, I have to take this. I'll be right back.
Well, it's time for me to break the injury news. T. Higgins has officially been ruled out for Sunday with a concussion. CeeDee Lamb is returning from his concussion, so that's big news there. CeeDee Lamb will be back on the field, and T. Higgins will not be playing. More injury news as well. Bengals edge rusher Shamar Stewart has been ruled doubtful, which means he will not go.
Oh.
And big news for the Lions, safety Kirby Joseph, who was supposed to be coming back this week, unfortunately suffered an injury setback. Looks like his season is over. He's likely heading.
Oh my God, that's huge.
That's major news.
I want to say something about Shamar Stewart. Yesterday, we got into a humongous argument about Abdul Carter. And I think you asked
be a 7th rounder.
And I think you asked the question, name me a first-round pick who has more issues than AC. Shamar Stewart.
You're right. But this is contractual.
That's the answer. Oh, doesn't he have major like issues? He's just a bad guy, like a bad locker room guy. Am I making that up?
No, I think it was a contractual situation. JD just like he came in with a frozen smile, and then he had like a
JD, you're just
non-smile.
in
Everything
time.
okay? Everything
we're
okay?
not doing any more breakdowns. We're actually doing the mock draft of picks 11 through 20. Alpha,
Okay.
you're on the clock.
So do I have to say? Okay, so I bought my wife an actual new phone, and she doesn't know about it. So but I had to sign for the phone.
So you had to go get the door.
Got it. By the way, FedEx, fuck you. If you can hear me out the window, fuck you. You're a fucking asshole, dude.
That was for Jefe.
Finally, you get it.
Yes.
All right,
JD, I will make my entire existence to bring down that fucking company.
JD, let me tell you something. Here's the breaking injury news. CeeDee Lamb back in the lineup this week. He is practicing, recover from the concussion. Opposite story for T. Higgins. He has just been ruled out. He did not pass concussion protocol. Big one for you as well. On the Lions side, Kirby Joseph, safety, was supposed to be returning this week, had a bad injury. He had a major setback, they're saying. It looks like he's going to be moved to the IR and could be season ending for him. So that's a very big loss for the Detroit Lions. But let's get into this game because we're talking about T. Higgins. We got the Ravens. We got the Bengals. High total here, 51.5. Ravens are favored by 2.5. Our guy Thomas in chat is saying he is all over the Ravens in this one. He's fixing it at the farm on the Ravens. He loves the Ravens. I understand that. JD, this is how much you know JD's fallen off the Ravens wagon. The little Ravens logo is no longer behind him. It's been replaced by a baseball helmet, and we are 13 months away from baseball season. That being said, JD. Oh, by the way, big signing for your Braves yesterday. We talked about it on the show. That was a good signing for you. I was very happy to see that. That was a good move. For the first time in forever, the Braves made a good move, JD. We talked about
that was a really good move by them, honestly. I mean, this is not a baseball show right now. Still, I still don't understand what the Mets are doing.
A couple different things here. This show, we've been everywhere.
Everywhere today.
Start the show, I forgot to tell y'all. I really wanted to have smooth transitions so I could put the show up. That's out of the way. That's just not going to happen.
Gonna be next week.
Yeah.
We turned a little left on that with that NC State thing.
J-Bo, shush over there.
The next thing is, y'all act like I'm a big fan of so many teams. I am hardly a fan of any teams. If you just look at all sports,
you know we're just giving you a hard fucking time, bro. It's part of the shtick. Yes. Get used to it because we know you're fans of 72 teams. Jefe's fans of every team besides where he's from because he's a fucking fraud, and you're a fan of all 972 Carolina schools.
Oh, definitely. What are we talking about? Ravens,
Bengals. What do you got?
Man, the Bengals. Now that Joe is back, this team's playing. This team's actually playing.
Did you hear his presser the other day?
Really weird. Did you hear it, JD, where he talked about retiring? He's threatening to retire. He's saying he's no longer having fun playing football. He said, if I no longer have fun playing football, I'm going to retire. And he's 29 years old. Do you know what that means? Trade me. That's what that means. Trade me. 100%.
He's 29?
Yes.
How did that happen so fast?
I know. Well, remember, he came out of college very late. He was old getting out of college. But, JD, please break this one down.
Yeah, for this game here, we've talked about, obviously we've talked about the Ravens a lot this year. As far as Lamar goes, like I said, we keep telling he's just not right and all that. I still believe that here. It looks like we're going to get a Bengals +3. It looks like that is actually where the market's going here.
That's what it opened at, actually.
And then got bet down. Yeah. And I'm either looking. I really don't want to take the side. What I'd rather do would be take the Bengals team total over. That is more of actually what I'm looking at here. If we get the +3, it may move below 24. If we can get a 23.5 for their actually team like total, I am definitely in there. Definitely in. Yes. That is definitely me.
God, I wish I could get into the transfer portal. Being a Rutgers fan fucking blows. I don't get to be like Jefe every year and pick a new team.
But
I'm already scouting for next year, man.
But then as far as this total, it is high. But I think the over here could also be a good play because
that's my play. I'm hammering the over.
Okay, because then again, I do still think the Ravens score plenty here.
Same.
So basically, what I'm trying to decide between is taking the full game over, or just singling out the Bengals team total over here.
I get that. Yeah, I'm taking the full game over, bro. I think we're going to see a ton of points for everything that you just said. I think the Ravens are going to be able to score when they want. I think the Bengals are going to score at will as well. I don't think either of these teams has a defense that can stop the other team's offense. So I think we're going to see a lot. J-Bo's posting in the chat. BetQL does have that as a 5-star play. I agree with that. I'm taking the over for sure. Jefe. JD's
I'm taking the Purple Birds, the Ravines, on the money line.
Really? The Ravines?
Yeah.
First time all year?
Yeah. It's about time that they realize that this is not for show and that they actually have to win games at the end of the day. I am thoroughly, I said this on Monday, how the Bengals are not looking at Joe Burrow and getting the best offensive line in the history of the universe this offseason, I don't know how it's possible.
We say that every year.
But no, I'm actually at the point where I think it was a humongous mistake for them to pay what they did for T. Higgins. He is the type of quarterback that can score touchdowns with freaking Mushin Muhammad. You know what I mean? He can make anybody you want.
Bad example because Mushin Muhammad was really good, but
you get what I'm
saying. Just talking about him, so I'll let it.
His tight end could be Theo Johnson, and Theo Johnson might be an All-Pro.
Much better now.
Speaking of, where the fuck was Kyle Pitts? What?
On my bench in fantasy.
In the first round of fantasy football playoffs, this is what you decide to do?
On my bench.
3-touchdown game?
Let me tell you right now, I'm scrolling down because I still have my fantasy thing open from yesterday. Let me tell you how many points I missed out on. I believe it was over 50.
48? Oh,
no. 50.6. 50.6 in our league, Jefe. And you're in our hometown league, 50.6.
It's a guy I got Bijan. Kirk actually met him yesterday before the game. They got to know each other. It was cool. It was cool. I saw a good moment. Okay. Oh, wow. Statsy did not know his shit. But I'm going to tell you right now, that is great trivia for me to know. I will never forget that Mushin Muhammad was a Spartan.
Sure.
What I was trying to get at is Joe Burrow is so good at that position. He makes amazing plays. But the Ravens have to be playing this game like it's a playoff game. They need to win this game, no doubt about it. And I think they will do that. I think they have a bad taste in their mouth in their loss last week, where I think you could make a real good case they got hosed by the refs. And I really, really think they show up and they win this game. But I think points are to be scored. So I actually have no problem taking the total and the money line.
It's a crazy post here. Nick, you need to leave that league. If he was 90.
No, wait, hold on though. I got 30 points from Bijan in our league at standard scoring, and you're saying that Pitts got you what, 50?
Well, we have bonuses too. We have the 100-yard bonus and the long touchdown bonus. So the bonuses he has must be crazy because we have big bonuses.
That's crazy. But anything you want to add? I like the over and the Ravens money line. I think both teams score. I just think the Ravens get it done at the end.
There we go. JD, anything you want to add? Anything? Did you make up your mind? Or you want to move on to Lions Rams?
I'll say, after hearing y'all break it down, I'm still going to look into it a little more, but it seems like the full game, just taking the full game.
It just feels right? It just feels like that. It feels like, and what do we say on the show all the time, JD? The total feels like it should start with a 6. I truly believe that for this one. It should start with a 6, not a 5. All right. You boys ready to move on to Lions Rams?
Sure.
Let's get after it. Lions Rams. Lions coming to the game 8-5. They're 3-3 on the road. Taking on a Rams team that's 10-3 on the year and 5-1 at home. Let's look at the injury report here. What am I getting? Kirby Joseph is questionable, but we just found out he had a setback. He will not be playing, I'm pretty sure. But from the way they worded it, he will not be in there. Khalif Raymond, big-time return man for them. Kayode Awosika, a lineman, questionable as well. And Taylor Decker, a true questionable. On the other side for the Rams, Devontae Adams is questionable with a hamstring. We have to monitor that. I do think he's going to play. And the guys who will not be there in the secondary, Quinton Lake and Roger McCreary, they're both on IR. They will not be activated this week. And Tutu Atwell is still on the IR. He may be activated for the game, though. His estimated return is this week. We'll see if they get Tutu back in the lineup. All that being said, JD, you read the Lions better than most. You have good takes on this team. What do you like in this matchup?
To me, this game all comes down to what Rams defense shows up.
I couldn't agree more.
The Rams defense throughout the year has been very good. The Rams defense the past few weeks has not looked very good.
Yep.
Giving up big chunk pass plays. As far as the actual Cardinals go, if they had any real weapons, actually whatsoever, they could have just kept scoring points there. So I'm very interested to see which Lions defense can show up here, because I think Goff and the boys are going to show up. The big story here is both of these QBs are, they're actually going against their actual old team here.
Yep.
So actually, like, both of them are obviously going to, want to do very, very well. I do think the Rams win this. Can I get this number to Rams -6? Absolutely not. I can get nowhere close to this number.
Yep.
If you're just talking about spread, if you're talking about numbers, Lions +6 should definitely be a play. Is that how I'm playing it? No. But just by the numbers, Lions +6 should definitely
You're 100% right.
I agree.
Six is too many points. It's begging you.
Yes.
And I think the only way I can play this game is taking the Lions. I'm sorry, the Rams on the money line, parlaying it with another team.
Yes, I definitely like that one there. Thing is, though, we're hearing a lot about coaches and as far as their offenses and how well they're like calling games. But as far as this Rams team, really not hearing a lot about how Sean McVay is calling absolutely great games here.
Who's their Alpha knows it? Who's their OC? Or is
Rams
it the DC?
OC?
No, or is it the DC that's getting a lot of love? Is Jesse Minter?
It's Shula. Chris Shula.
Shula. Yeah.
And he has been getting a lot of love.
Yeah. To me, JJ, I think you mentioned it. It's really about the side of the field that I'm looking the most forward to is Rams defense, Lions offense. That's where this game is going to be won.
Yes, 100%.
I think the Rams should have their way with the Lions defense that secondary decimated. No, guys, Branch, Kirby Joseph, both out for probably the rest of the year. They have a solid line. Hutch is a great player. Is going to be there for a while, but he is not he ain't a safety. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And Matthew Stafford has proven one thing this year for damn sure. He could throw that long ball very extremely accurately, and both Puka and Devontae will go and get it.
Yep. You know what's a hot rumor right now? Completely, like, it kind of is relevant for this game. The hot rumor is that what the Rams are going to do is they're going to flip Matthew Stafford at the end of this year for Joe Burrow. That's a hot rumor right now because Joe Burrow wants out. I'm just going to put that out there.
That's the most insane thing. Not even going to get into that.
Well, anyway, he almost got traded this year, remember? There was a lot of trades about Stafford preseason.
That's true, but I think they would be nuts. He's having an MVP year.
Yeah, but he's getting old. If you could turn him into Burrow, that's what the Rams do.
Well,
that would be very
We had this conversation before. I think there's a really good chance if everything works out for the Rams and they win the Super Bowl and Matt Stafford wins an MVP.
Number 2 for him.
He retires, and he retires as a Ram, goes into Hall of Fame as a Ram.
I think he goes in as a Lion still. I know I'm
the
outlier
insane.
there. I know.
Season with him. Why would he want to be remembered for that?
Because he is the Detroit Lion. He is the Detroit Lion.
Not.
Yes,
he will be. He will be one of the few players that gets his jersey retired by 2 teams.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
JD?
But yeah, to finish off this game, kind of with going with something Jefe said there, I do think the Rams on the offensive side of the ball are going to be able to do whatever they want to do. I think they put up at least 31 points here in this game, which means they would get to their team total over. That's how I'm playing it. I will also say, as far as the full total on this game, it is 55. It is extremely high. If you look at the market for this entire season with games lined over 53.5, just blindly bet these games over. They hit at an extremely high rate. And if the Lions can end up doing anything, then this game's going to go over. But I feel like the Rams defense is going to step up here. I like really do. So yeah, my like official play on the game, it is going to be the Rams team total over. But do like the Rams, you can use them as an actual teaser piece, or either use them as a money line parlay piece as well.
There we go. Breaking news, Landon Dickerson is back at practice for the Eagles. Huge news for them. Jefe, over to you.
Rams, money line, parlayed. Oh, thank God. Oh, how could I Stetsy? Dog. I literally have this is random. You're gonna love this. I was in love with Dan Orlovsky
I
when
knew
he
you were
was the
going to say
Lions
that.
quarterback.
I can vouch.
I
that.
have a signed helmet.
It's unbelievable.
UConn's finest. Calm down.
It's unbelievable. Another one of his schools. Yeah, I was going to say another one of his schools. That's his basketball school for what? For the three-peat. He was a UConn fan.
Yeah.
Two-peat. They didn't get the three, right?
Hey,
yeah,
I was right on it 2 years in a row. So why don't you freaking calm down? I don't see you predicting that type of shit over here. Oh my God! Thank God you guys didn't know Alpha when Rutgers last year when Rutgers had freaking Dylan whatever and Ace Bailey.
I was on the show every day for the season. They knew me. We were here. That happened. I was here every day.
No. But it wasn't really so much about when the season started because it was so obvious that the second season started. You guys sucked. It was really the summer before, like 2 summers ago. He was.
And guess what? We still had this fucking show.
Unstoppable. Chiefs, Lions, whoa, dude, that's twice I've said Lions instead of Rams. I'm starting to think damn.
Why do you keep saying Chiefs? They're not at all in this game.
Because that's my parlay.
Okay, well, that's fair.
But I was trying to say Chiefs, Rams, but I said Chiefs, Lions by accident. That's twice I said Lions.
Don't do that. You're going to give people the wrong parlay.
It's Chiefs, Rams, moneyline parlay plus 100 odds. Chiefs are hosting the Chargers. It's a playoff game for the Chiefs. Yeah. And like I said on Monday, I don't understand how Justin Herbert is going to make it through the rest of this year with his situation right now. What we saw the Eagles do, I still can't believe they lost that game, but what we saw the Eagles do was never stop blitzing and have extreme success. And if Jalen Hurts was not fucking just absolutely the bottom of the barrel, dog shit.
Breaking news. The Kansas City Royals have signed third baseman Michael Garcia to a 5-year deal. Money has not been announced yet. Club option for a 6-year. Michael Garcia won the Gold Glove this year, and they build an infield with Bobby Witt Jr. and Michael Garcia. He's going to the Royals with Bobby Witt Jr.
What team was he on?
I believe he was already on the Royals. I could be wrong. He's been on a bunch of teams. Let me double check where he played last year. Yes, he was a Royal last year. He had 16 homers. He's only 25 years old. It's technically an extension. He batted .290 last year, 16 homers, 80 ribbies. He was a good player. Good signing for them.
Good signing for them.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm taking Chiefs. I'm taking Rams, moneyline parlay. Both of these teams should win these games, and I believe they will.
He did. He is on the Dodgers, unfortunately. He is on the Dodgers. For me in this game, guys, I'm taking the over. This is another one I don't see how either of these defenses stop anyone. And the game plan for the Rams is going to be to take the ball deep. With the Lions missing the back end of their secondary, they're missing both key safeties in this game. I think they're going to be going deep. I think we're going to see a lot of long touchdowns, a lot of big plays, and the Lions are going to have to respond. I think they're going to hit some big plays and get some points on the board. So give me the over here. Definitely going to be a best bet for me. Anyone want to add anything on this game before we move into the final breakdown of the day?
Just actually one more thing.
Sure.
As far as the Braves go.
Okay, I love this. Yes, baseball.
Yeah, going back to them. Their offseason here, I'm really liking how things are setting up with them now. Because now, as far as an actual shortstop, that's what the real need is. And they have so many arms, especially so many young arms, where I think they're going to be able to go out and actually get some type of bigger name guy here. As far as Seager, that's who I would love. I'm not sure if they can make that work out.
He's coming to the Yankees. Everybody who needs a shortstop wants fucking Seager right now. Let me tell you, he is the cream of the crop in the shortstop market. You know what I mean?
But anyway, yeah. But basically, what I'm saying is, I definitely like the moves they have made so far. And just like we said about last year's team, it should have been a good team. It was just a weird offensive year. But no, I am thinking the Braves actually this next season are actually going to be set up very well.
So do I. That's all you wanted to add?
Yeah, that was it.
Great addition from JD there. We move on to the final breakdown of the day, unless you guys have any questions, of course. We got the Packers -2.5 taken on the Broncos out in Denver. Packers come into this game 9-3-1 on the year. They're 4-1-1 on the road. Broncos 11-2 in the year and a perfect 6-0 at home. ESPN BPI has this one as a 53% chance for the Packers, 47% chance for the Broncos. This line opened at a 1.5, and it is up to a 2.5 from my notes here. Major injury news here. Matthew Golden is questionable. I feel like we see that every single week with him. It's really the wide receiver room for the Packers. Their injury list is all receivers. Dontavian Wicks questionable. Matthew Golden questionable. Savion Williams questionable. And Jaden Reed questionable. That's the list that they have put out. On the other side, for the Broncos, rookie Pat Bryant questionable with a hamstring. I do think he goes. And tight end Nate Adkins is questionable with a knee injury. Not a big player for them anyway. Jefe, let's start with you. We got a pretty good game here, another close line. We have some really tight matchups this week. What do you like in this one?
This is the toughest game.
I feel like everyone's going to be on the Packers money line. Let me pull up the public betting percentages. I'm feeling that's where it's going to be.
This is the toughest one on the weekend for me. Because
wow, the money's on the Bronx. I'm very surprised by that. I thought the Packers were the here.
I'll be honest, that doesn't surprise me.
I'll be honest, that is very easy because like we always say, as far as this early in the week, the money that is bet into these games so far is actually normally smart money. And I can go ahead and tell you any like model that you have, this line is off. Like,
yes.
And actually, like,
it feels like a bait.
But actually, see, Tom, I kind of don't agree. I think.
Well, JD said he wanted to go into it more, so let's hear what he has to say, then we'll comment on if we agree or not.
Well, no, just I think that this line is off. The Packers should not be favored actually this much here. If the Broncos get to +3, I doubt they do. I mean, because that, obviously
key number.
It's just so key. I doubt they do. It would have to be a Broncos play. But what my whole breakdown of this game is sometimes in this league, there are spots where my numbers say one thing, but I will totally go against those.
Yep.
And that is one of these games. Everything is telling me Broncos here by the numbers, but by the eye test, by everything, my gut feeling is the Packers go in there and win this game.
Yeah.
JD, I can't stress to you enough how I feel exactly the same way.
Awesome.
I feel the same too.
If this was any other team names other than these two team names, with the records that they have, with all the information that we have, it just wasn't the Packers and Broncos.
Right.
I would be doing a mortgage play on Broncos money line. Mortgage.
Yep.
Mortgage. Yep. But something happens to the Packers quarterback in the month of December that I cannot explain.
Yep.
But he turns into a man who does not turn the ball over and puts amazing passes in places, and Christian Watson becomes an all-pro fucking wide receiver every December while doing nothing for the rest of the year. It's actually insane how this happens.
He was hurt most of the year.
No, but I'm not talking about just this year. This is like the second year in a row where Watson does nothing for the year. He's either injured or just a nobody. And then in December, ding, he just starts.
Do you know what Love's touchdown to interception ratio is this year?
No.
22-4. Pretty damn impressive. Pretty damn impressive.
This is the toughest game, but I think Green Bay goes in there and they win this game. With that being said, I am not putting $1 on this game. I can't, because this is going to be a good game, guys. I expect this to be a good game, and this is the week we learn about how the Broncos will be able to either hold down home field advantage in the playoffs, or if they'll even not get it because it might be the Patriots. But I do think the Packers should go in there and win this game. It's just not going to be a fun, clean game. It's going to be a muck it up type of game. Definitely. I just can't get myself to wager on it because everything statistically and data-wise saying it's a Broncos play. But my eyes and what I've seen for Jordan Love now going on the third straight December is telling me don't throw everything out in the month of December when it comes to the Packers. That they win.
What do you guys think of the total? Because I agree with J-Bo here. I think it's an under. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be a defensive battle. I don't think we're going to see either team put up big points. I think it's going to be both teams keep the ball on the ground, try and limit mistakes. It's going to be a cold day here in Denver. I'm trying to pull up the
It's
weather here. No, I'm
It's
so
actually
wrong.
not.
It's
As
going
I
to be
say,
61
it's
degrees.
actually gonna be. It's
Holy
actually gonna
shit.
be like. That's actually gonna be like the nicest game of
How
the
is that
entire slate.
possible? We're getting 4 inches of snow on Sunday here. Every other game's a snow game, and in Denver, it's going to be hot. I was just checking that.
Yeah.
That would keep me off the under itself because the weather's going to be better than anticipated for a December game. What do you think of the total? J-Bo, I agree with you, but it's really. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is, and the weather just took a peek.
I honestly think the number's good. I could see this landing like right on actually like
On either side.
mark. So like, I really think it's good. But just like Jefe said, I am also not going to bet this game. The Broncos, I am wanting to fade them. They keep somehow pulling out these small margin games. Are they going to be able to keep doing that? I mean, we'll have to see. They like shouldn't be able to, but the Broncos team is definitely a team I'm trying to fade. Just like I said, the numbers are so strong, though still technically to back them here. I just can't do it.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm on the Packers as well, guys. It's the numbers say it's a Broncos play. They're undefeated at home. Yada yada yada. December Jordan Love, have they put it perfectly? It's a different beast. He just turns up when the lights get bright in the summer. The funny thing is, talk about January, it's not the same. But his Decembers are consistently fantastic. This Packers team, I think, will do a good job of bottling up Bo Nix and this Denver offense, and I think we do see them pull this one out. I am going to be taking the Packers on the money line here. Any other games or anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into best bets today?
Let me take a quick peek at all the games. I do gotta say, I think one game that we didn't touch on that I think is kind of worthy on touching on is Sunday Night Football, Vikings Cowboys.
And CeeDee Lamb is back.
Yeah, it's only because I think the Cowboys still have a shot. I'm not an Eagles backer. I think obviously this week the Eagles probably get it done.
With Dickerson back. Dickerson's back for the Eagles as well.
Well, then they're facing the Raiders, hosting
Correct.
the Raiders. But for the Cowboys, we're coming off a week where the Vikings, nobody paid attention, but the Vikings looked great last week. On defense, they blanked the Commanders. And
don't worry, the Giants are going to look great this week too.
And no, they're not. Mariota legacy game.
I hope so, but I don't think so.
I was just curious if you guys had any thoughts on this game. I am completely torn. I actually kind of lean towards the Vikings.
I'm on the over 47.5. Big over week for me. I think what is the thing that the Cowboys struggle with the most as a team? And that's going to be deep passing, right? And that's going to be passing the ball all over them. I think the Vikings know that. Their game plan is going to have to be to throw the ball. And what's the one thing the Vikings are really bad at defensively? Defending the deep pass as well. CeeDee Lamb is back. George Pickens will be in the lineup. This total is at 47.5. This is what I think should start with a 5. Truthfully, Cowboys games tend to go over. Their defensive line has gotten a lot better, but they still give up some big plays. And I do think the Vikings will be able to hit their big plays. And I think we see the Cowboys put up 30 to 35 points themselves. So give me the over. I definitely think that's going to be my play on that game. JD, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I have a very strong play here, guys. Tom's in the chat said it. I'm just going to leave it there. Play it, and let's fucking win.
I like it. I think you're going to hit that as well. Any props you guys have been looking into? Anything else you want to go over? You guys want to talk about anything with the Colts game? Because let me tell you something. That's a tricky one. I'm going to quickly bring that one up. We have the Colts. We have the Seahawks. Colts are getting 13.5 points on the road. We all know Phillip Rivers is in there. The old man. Can he do it? Can he not? I'll give you a couple bets that I'm taking on this game. I am taking Phillip Rivers to throw an interception at minus 150. I think they're going to get down in this game against Seattle and try and have to throw their way back into it. Not a good recipe for a guy who's been throwing to high school kids in his high school offensive system. I'm also taking Rivers to get a touchdown here at plus 120, one passing touchdown. I think they get blown out, but I think the old man is able to get one in the end zone. So those are my 2 plays on Rivers. I am taking Rivers to throw a touchdown plus 120 and to throw an interception at minus 150. What else you guys want to talk about?
Only because Thomas said it. My chalkiest play of the week. It's not Seattle. It's the Texans minus 9.5 at home against the Cardinals.
People are finally starting to come around on our Texans. I've been riding them for weeks.
Am all on board with the Texans defense.
Teaser spot.
Not
teaser spot.
On board with their offense. But I think versus a Cardinals team that quite honestly is playing to lose right now and just really not kind of even pretending to compete. Texans run all over them, and I mean that run all over them. I don't think it's even a CJ Stroud game. I think it's a running game where
God.
they win it. I like Woody Marks to score as well.
So do I. You know what sucks? Looking at the Giants being a minus 140.
I want the Giants to lose so bad.
They're not going to. They're not going to. San Francisco blowout. Any take on San Francisco before we get out of here, gentlemen? Or before we get to
I do
mean,
like
come
the
on, bro.
Niners.
They're 12.5 against
But
the
it's
Titans.
a big line, but I like it because it's coming off a game where we saw the Titans win and score points. And I think that we're not going to see that again.
Breaking news, Sauce Gardner ruled out. Not that anybody expected him to play, but Sauce Gardner has been ruled out.
Great.
JD, anything else you want to talk about before we get the best bets?
I have my anytime touchdown play of the week.
I do as well. Jefe, did you prepare yours, Jefe?
I have mine.
What was ours last week? Jefe, you always take a picture of it. What was ours last week?
We lost.
Who lost?
Yeah, but who blew it?
Forgot, honestly.
It's important to know who blew
forgot
it.
who it even
I
was.
want to say it was Kyron. No.
No. He's-
Rashi Rice.
Yeah.
He did not score. Was that mine? Probably
Yeah,
was
you.
mine.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Probably mine. Go rewind it. I don't believe these fucking people trying to spin it back on me. They're full of shit. I'll go first. My number one touchdown score of the week is going to be James Cookie Puss Cook minus 120. I hope that was yours too. Go fuck yeah. That's what you get. That's what you fucking get. You fucking front runner homer, pick a new team every year. That's what you get. James Cook, mine. Pick someone else.
Okay.
JD, you said you had yours. Who's yours?
Yep. I'm going to one I have not used this entire season. The one that you can get. that like number is probably crazy.
Let me look that up while you say
Yeah.
Who is it? Who is it?
He didn't say it yet.
No.
Who did
Rivers.
Oh,
Rivers.
I'm looking it up.
God, is that?
Can you imagine him as you're running one in? That would be.
I mean, tush push. He'll
Well,
die. He'll die.
I was about to say. I don't think they're going to put him in that situation.
Let me
Would've
tell
made it through the
you,
other
let me tell you
side.
something. He's below the Indy defense. I'm still. Oh God. Phillip Rivers to score a touchdown is plus 2,500, and I'm telling you right now, I will have $10 on that for a goal line tush push. Are you kidding me to win 250? Absolutely.
I don't think
Absolutely.
they wouldn't even put him in the tush push spot. I think they would.
Yeah, you know
probably
what he would do?
put Warren in for that.
Yeah, you know what he
spot.
would do? He would look over at the coach and say, "Dang gummit, give me the damn ball," and I'm hiking it and getting in there. I think I'm taking that. That's pass interference in the end zone at the one. Dirigible. Give us your thoughts. We need to know dirigible.
Guys, but the guys I am taking, we're gonna go to that Ravens and the Bengals game. Give me Chase Brown, anytime touchdown at plus 150.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I love that. I really do. Chase Brown. Let me add it to the parlay. I'll give everyone the odds.
I'm doing
Okay.
it too. My guy, I guess, because I was on James Cook, but just
Not anymore.
because I just said this other guy's name, Woody Marks, minus 150.
Woodley. Oh, yeah, minus 150. Very sharp of you. Let me add it to the parlay to give us some
Plus
extra money.
670 is what I'm getting.
Plus 689.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. I'll tell you the real odds. Let me find Woody. I'm a little behind you. What time the Texans play? There we go. Right here. Cardinals. 9.5 point favorite. Very good. Very good. Very good. Touchdown. Woody Marks. Not the biggest favorite of the game. Minus 145. Plus 689 on FanDuel, like JD said. Better odds than Hefe's little draft games. All right, gentlemen. You ready to do our best bets? I mean, asking that, JD. You always say yes, but then you're not. Are you ready?
Thank you for saying
It would have happened again. Best bets for Friday, December 12th. Let's dive into it. Da-da-da-da. JD, what do you got?
Let's go with the game that we were talking about just a few minutes ago. Let's go to that Sunday Night Football, Vikings versus Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys team total over 26.5.
That's it?
That's it, man.
So lame.
You
Hefe,
know
go.
what? You know what? Hang on.
Hefe, don't go.
We need one for people tonight.
Big news! There's going to be a new Derek very soon. I don't know if
That's
we'll have
actually
video,
really
but
funny.
we are going to have something's happening.
Yes. Tonight, college
know that,
basketball.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. You ready for it?
Iona Gales.
Give me Queens, the University of
No way.
Queens, laying minus 15.5 points tonight versus South Carolina State. They get the job done and they win.
Oh
by-
my God,
and
South
they
Carolina
win-
State, the miniature Gamecocks.
Yes, and they win by at least.
To mini cocks, unbelievable.
The Minicocks. The MGCs, as we call them.
Wait. What's going on? JD, need the report. What's happening outside?
Apparently, wife just came home and didn't know she was coming home.
Oh, we got to end the show. JD's got to get out the back. You guys don't understand what's going on in there right now. All right. Jefe, what's your best bet before I give mine?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to take the mini Gamecocks plus 15.5.
Come on, man.
Come on, don't take the
I'm
mini
just
cock.
kidding. I am. That's hilarious. I am rolling with
All right, well, he doesn't know his.
Ravens money line and Bills money line, guys. Those are both my favorite plays of the week.
Ravens Bengals over 51.5. Fellas, it's been an absolute blast. We're going
One more thing.
Good one, Jimmy.
Everything's fine. But I do have I don't know why this name just popped into my head.
What
It's
college?
so-
I'll get it. What college?
It's so random. Carolina Panthers running back before the team that we were talking about earlier with a crazy last name. And it
That's a half
starts
question.
with a B.
Panthers running back in the day. Last name starts with a B.
So, like, the year 2000, Carolina Panthers running back starts with a B.
That was eight.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ronaldo Balkman.
All I got is when I think about the Panthers back in the day, all I think about is Stephen Foster.
Crazy last name.
B. I don't know. Tell me.
I got it. I've never heard of him. I cheated.
Oh, you've
Go.
never heard of him?
I've never heard of him. I will let JD
Okay.
pronounce it.
Okay, you ready for this? This was like when I actually we actually still had book fairs. I actually had a poster from him from my actual book fair.
Wow.
Um,
And he still has it above his bed where him and his wife sleep.
Yeah, Biaka Batuka.
Yeah, that's it. That I've never heard of him. And his first name is Tim. Tim Biaka Batuka.
Yeah,
Who let me tell you something. He had 600 yards in his best season. So there's a reason we don't remember Biaka Batuka.
Hey.
But
hey,
that's a name.
I
That's
had
a name.
to. Yep, I had to try there.
I love that. All right, gentlemen. Well, it's been a fun week. It's been a fun show. As you guys know, we'll be back on Monday. Same time, same place. But before we get out of here, ice picks. Jefe, what do you got for the people?
Devils lost yesterday. I went 1-1 in my hockey picks yesterday. I took the Devils to the Islanders. Devils actually sucked. I think somebody actually said in the chat earlier, the Blackhawks are in action today. Well, that's because there's only 2 freaking NHL teams
Oh, breaking news. They just released Sherrod Moore's legal charges. Oof. He is charged with felony third-degree home invasion, misdemeanor stalking. Hold on, it just disappeared off my phone. And breaking and entering. Those are really bad. Third degree, really bad. All right, Jefe, give us the ice picks.
Let's go with Blackhawks, Blues. Kind of like the Blackhawks on the money line even, and I like the under if you can get it at 6.
There you
I
go.
like both of those.
All right. Well, gentlemen, like I said, it's been a fun show. We'll be back. Same time, same place, Monday. Looking forward to seeing you boys. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll catch
Carl.
you on the Monday.
Carl. Vegas.
Fucking win,
Vegas.
guys.
Be careful. Stay away from Chippendales. Be careful, Carl. Please.
Scale faster. We'll see you guys Monday.
Big win. Big.
Wait, Jefe, do the thing. No, do the thing. No, do the thing. JD knows what I'm talking about. Get up and do the thing.